Hey kids, Comic Book Man here to remind you that the Alternate Reality Spotlight Sale begins on February the 15th and it runs through the 20th. It'll be a whole week of savings here at the store. And what's the spotlight on this month? Women creators. That's right. All of my trade paperbacks featuring female creators are going to be buy two, get a third one free. Now, which women creators are we talking about? Fine folks like Jill Thompson, Devin Grayson, Gail Simone, Elaine Lee, Catherine Immerman, and many, many others. They'll all be here at the store, and for that whole week, you buy any two, you get a third one free. That's only here at Alternate Reality, so stop on down.
Only Bo and Comic Book Man can keep up with all this Marvel news. And here's some now.
Hot dog!
Indie Comic Book News, Episode 20. Wear your sunglasses at night, inside out.
Hey kids, how you doing? Comic Book Man here. Welcome to my video outhouse. It's time once again for Indie Comic Book News. Oh, that's the best news there is, Indie Comic Book News. And joining me in the outhouse once again, as always, is the man with all the comic book news know-how stored up in his little big head, is
Bo!
Bo! And Bo's first story up today involves Image Comics. What's up with Fade? What is Fade to Black? What is Fade to... That was a movie in the 80s. I remember that. Remember Fade to Black? The crazy kid who...
Oh, yeah.
Hey! Comic Book Man's mind is like a sieve, but the things that hold on stay there forever.
Fade to Black's a limited series written by Jeff Marriott, who wrote Desperados, and drawn by female artist Danielle Sarah. Female artist. Hey, let's talk about it.
You're the woman at Marvel. You're the woman.
Yeah, so it's a limited series about 5 young men. Well, it was basically by 5 Hollywood actors who are out in the middle of a desert, and they find themselves being chased down by a cult of, not zombies, because that would be too freaking easy. Cannibals! Cannibals!
Female cannibals?
Well, cannibals, can be men, women, children, I don't know. Cannibals.
Actors are delicious.
Female cannibals are the best, though, because then they eat you.
Yes, true.
And they swallow.
And after they eat you, they swallow. They don't spit.
Now we're going to get out of the gutter with our next story.
Hey, we're in the Indie Alley.
Yeah,
Where else are you going to go in the Indie Alley?
Indie is kind of
This isn't DC news. This isn't Marvel. This is Indie news,
Anything
baby.
goes, baby.
Down and dirty Indie news. Nothing's more down and dirtier. Man, I pulled these segues out of my head.
I tell you.
Nothing is more down and dirtier than Turf. Turf is coming to Image.
Jonathan Ross, British creator, big comic fan. Tommy Lee Andrews. We told you in a couple segments, I don't know how many segments ago it was, about this limited series called Turf. It is landed at Image. The series is about gangsters, vampires, and aliens, all in one big happy.
Okay, gangsters, aliens, vampires, all in one. Is it a gangster, vampire, alien?
No,
or the three groups are fighting each other.
All 3 of them who are going to blend together in this town, which is nicknamed Turf.
Turf. Good name.
Tommy Lee Andrews is really a good artist, and so just for his art alone, I'll pick this thing up.
Archie Comics. Archie Comics is doing something with Stan Lee of all people. Stan's never worked at Archie, as far as I know, and Archie is after Marvel and after DC the oldest comic book publisher there is out there. So what's Stan doing at Archie?
Archie Comics and a company called Squared Entertainment are teaming up with Stan Lee on a Squared Entertainment.
Why don't you tell them instead of me?
Squared Entertainment. I've never heard of them either.
Well, let's just go over here and talk for a while. Forget about that.
They're gonna basically team up with comic book legend Stan Lee on a series called Super 7, which will star.
Sounds like a Kirby.
Stan Lee.
Is he one of the 7?
No.
Is he super?
It's about 7 aliens who land on Earth. They crash land to Earth, and they are found by
Stan Lee.
Oh,
well, there you go.
And he befriends them, and he basically talks them into becoming superheroes.
Oh, that's great.
By befriend, I mean exploit.
Right. So this is supposed to be a comic.
Sign on this dotted line.
This is supposed to be a movie.
A movie?
It's supposed to be a TV show.
It
might even be a game. It's multimedia. Stands everywhere.
Oh, this ain't ever getting
The only thing it won't be is watched.
Yeah, well, it won't be as watched.
Moving on to props, Invincible. We got Invincible story over at Image. What's up with Invincible?
The Viltrumite War, which Robert Kirkman's been promising.
The Viltrumite War.
We'll see. I have to learn how to speak that. He's been promising this since the first issue. It's actually going to happen starting this month.
The Viltrumite War is gearing up.
Yes.
It's a gum disease.
That's gingivitis. Oh. They're cousins to the gingivitis people.
The gingivitis war is gearing up.
But it's an 8-issue arc in Invincible. It's going to have basically Invincible go off and fight. He's like half Viltrumite. Now, the supporting cast for this fine series will have Omni-Man, Alan the Alien,
Ooh.
Alan the Alien.
Oh, Alan the Alien. Okay.
And what is one of the greatest creations that Kirkman ever came up with that you always ask about? When is this character coming back?
Jack Staff.
Tech Jacket. Tech Jacket's part of this whole storyline. He's going to be a big deal. Tech Jacket is returning to the comics.
And the industry will never be the same again.
Oh, no, it won't.
Hero Squared. We may see a what Hero Squared?
TV series.
This is coming to a TV near you?
Well, yes. Well, I don't know if it's a TV near you. It's a TV somewhere.
Oh, okay.
But apparently some company said, this is a great idea.
Well, hell, I can run this show in the store. It'll be on TV, so there you go.
But someone's apparently optioned this thing, and they said by the end of the year, we will find out whether there's going to be a Hero Squared TV series. Will that put the book back on the racks? Oh, of course not. Nobody bought the damn thing in the first freaking place. Well, I thought it. Actually, I bought it. I thought it was cool.
Yes.
But
so what's wrong? What's the problem then? You liked it.
it's
Yes.
it doesn't translate to television
Why not?
because it's going to be
It's two guys standing around talking.
It's going to be too goofy.
Oh,
Too goofy.
you don't watch enough TV.
Sci-fi.
I never thought
I'd
I'd say that about you, but you watch
Sci-fi.
you don't watch enough TV. Last story we got: Robert Jordan's Wheel of Time has been picked up by Dynamite Comics. What are they going to do with it?
They gave it to Chuck Dixon, who also
Oh, it's dead.
he's already adapted Jordan's New Spring, and actually Jordan and Dixon actually had a correspondence, and they like what they did. But they're going to do a series based on his book, which I've never read because honestly, the Robert Jordan stuff does nothing for me. I just don't care about any of the fantasy crap.
Robert Jordan's Wheel of Time has been over at, I believe, Dabble, and it was also at Techno once upon a time. Way, way, way back in the mid-'90s, Techno was doing
And here is the third incarnation of this property.
Third one. But this is the last story we got, and we're done with indie comic news. But you can read all the indie comic news that he sends me that I post up on the store's website at Sarah.
www.myalternatereality.com. Write it down for next time.
Stop off at the store's website. Check out all of his indie comic news. And until next time, this is Comic Book Man
And Bo.
saying ta-ta. Hey kids, it's me, your TV pal Comic Book Man, to remind you that the February Hero of the Month here at Alternate Reality is none other than the Todd McFarlane immortal creation, Spawn! That's right, Spawn. All of our Spawn trade paperbacks at Alternate Reality are 25% off all month long. Now this isn't the junky stuff, this isn't the overstock, this isn't the stuff I can't get rid of. It's every single Spawn trade paperback in the house. We got Spawn, we got Violator, we got Hellspawn, we got Medieval Spawn, we got Sam and Twitch, everyone from the Spawn universe. And it's all 25% off all month long here at Alternate Reality. Alternate Reality is located at 3149 West 111th Street. That's the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in Chicago, the beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood neighborhood. You can always reach us at 773-881-HERO or at the store's website, www.myalternatereality.com.